Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. There's the whistle, and here we go. Defending of the desperate variety. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Caught offside that time. And he's surging through. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Osimhen, chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Strasbourg have the chance to go the other way. Big chance! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Was there ever any... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, perfectly measured that. Yamal! He's got it all! 2-0, and in next to no time. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Strasbourg have it back and can go again. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this. Trippier aims beyond the defence. He is through here. Olise, and he's gone backward here. He's having a go. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
He could be in here, and the shot! It's in! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vinicius Junior. And he thumps it clear. Rafinha. Surlot. And he's in on goal. He's found a way. Shapes to shoot. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Now the finish! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, that's well seen too. Cleared without complication. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tonali.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Surlot. Trippier. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well-timed, excellent interception. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's really well manoeuvred. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Sane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hits one! It's anyone's ball now. Foot in. Sane. Kulusevski looking to add to his goal. Yamal always onto this. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! It's aloof. Oh, he's been caught napping. Donnarumma catches it safely. Modric. Sane. And he's cut it out. And he's there to get it away. He can run onto that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And there's the end of the first half.
Chers spectateurs, un petit message pour vous rappeler de ne pas hésiter avant, pendant et après ce match à offrir votre contribution au programme caritatif Football pour tous.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
He'll try from distance. And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Modric. That's good running with the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That's the throw. Decent hit! And he hits the net! And the second half is off to a flyer! This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Now it's Kulusevski.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational in that half-time dressing room, seems to have paid off for the moment at least.
That's good vision. Nice ball, and he might be a terrific header. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's managed to get free. He's won a great hit! And yes, it's there! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
And now he has two.
Changement. Le numéro 19. Le
We
numéro
have
20.
got changes here,
Le
from
numéro
both sides in
14.
fact.
Le numéro
Well,
7.
that has changed the
Le
dynamic
numéro
somewhat.
17.
Well, that goal
Alors
should be a
place,
big game changer.
le numéro
It's
9.
certainly been a big
Le
mood
numéro
changer.
18.
He's
Le
got
numéro
away.
10. Le numéro 42.
Musiala
Le
gets
numéro
into some
13.
space.
Attention.
Hit into the middle.
Changement.
He gets big. And he's straight offside. And he's running through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well played, well played.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Trippier. Openda. Openda unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good alertness. Speculative strike. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And claimed it back swiftly. Plays a delicate ball, and he welcomes it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has been cut short. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Strasbourg certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pau Kubasi attempts a clearance. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the counter is on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ødegaard has a look and plays it forward. Van Dijk does well to get it back. He's through, now is he in? He's got the shot away! Conte! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Conte really must be thinking,
Oh no, what has happened here? He's one-on-one! And he's found a way putt, real chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Sané can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Oh, that's a key interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Strasbourg clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now he's off and running. Okafor. Added time going up here. It has a go! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that is as far as it goes. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Your reflections then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. There's the whistle and here we go. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's Yamal! And he's gone looking for safety. Olise. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Osimhen works it forward. That has been knocked clear. Taken back almost at once. Here he's having a go. And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Charlotte, and the shot! Goal! Strasbourg! And Strasbourg score first!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Strasbourg have the chance to go the other way. There they go, hunting in packs. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to get rid. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Solot. Ødegaard. And it's slung out wide. And that is out of play. Konate calmly... Oh, he's been caught on it here! That has been cut short. Osimhen. Now it's Lobotka. And he's there to belt it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Dijk with the clearance. 30 minutes gone. And he's away. Solid! Oh my word, that is quite something. That is a gem, an absolute gem. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go.
And he's had a hit. They are rampant. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully... He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Osimhen. That has been slung wide. Now the finish! They've scored! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So is this the start of a comeback? Ødegaard, crunching tackle. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Olise. Olise! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? Terrific header! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ødegaard. Oh, and he's through the middle. That's a good foot in there. Cleared without complication. Ødegaard. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's shifting through the gears here. Olise. And he'll shoot here. It's a loose ball. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well read, nice interception. Modric. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's been cut out, well played. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Aimed beyond the defence. Rafinha. And he's managed to get free. Cleared without hesitation. Strasbourg have their second corner now. He's got tall. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Now that's well seen too.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's found the way through. Lobotka. And he cuts out the supply. Now he's off and running. Oh, perfectly measured that. Yamal! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Rafael Leao. Number
And
7,
he's being shifted off it.
Vinicius Junior. Number 22,
That's ruffled a few feathers,
Number
but
2,
well dealt with.
Modric. Coming on the field, number
Haaland
21,
was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Number 11, Sterling. Number 9,
Well, he was clearly
Charlie.
disappointed with that pass.
Number 20,
Strasbourg clearly
Sane.
didn't help themselves by
Substitutions
telegraphing
taking
that
place.
one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Onana cuts it out. Yildiz. Hernandez. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. That's good play. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he gets rid in a hurry. Onana. He's going for goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Onana is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Has a shot! Oh, he's following up! The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Osimhen is the guilty party there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Defending of the desperate variety. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's picked his way through. Musiala. Openda. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Pinches it off him. Could move up a gear here. That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And now,
One-sided
please turn
and